Okay, now we're in the consultation follow-up bucket. So this is the second action bucket. First action bucket is open new, and that was the first video, and now we're in the consultation follow-up bucket. So once we have scheduled a patient for a consultation, let's say we scheduled them on the 15th, on the 16th that patient will show up in the consult follow-up. So Referral Raven wants to know what happened at the consultation. So here we have these 4 options to tell Referral Raven what happened at the consultation. So if it's possible that they declined, then we put the date in there and say what they said, what their reason for decline was. They moved to decline, and a notice is generated and sent back to the referring doctor to let the referring doctor know that the patient has declined treatment. And the next option, treatment plan callback. This happens when a patient is not ready or able to schedule treatment at this time or start treatment. They have a treatment plan, but they're just not ready to start for whatever reason, financial, or maybe need to talk to a spouse. They go into the treatment plan callback bucket where they can be followed up with. The next is treatment scheduled. So they came in on the 15th and we scheduled them for treatment on the 20th. So we put in the date, the 20th, and some notes about their treatment plan and their visit, and enter them in treatment scheduled. The next is they started right there on the spot. We put in the date they started and mark them as treatment started. So it's really simple in the consultation follow-up. None of this is time intensive. It's just we need to get this stuff done because this moves us through the whole process of Referral Raven with the end goal of making sure there's no slippage in our referrals and that we have great reporting for our referring doctors and for ourselves. So if a patient goes into any of these buckets, we can assume that there's been a treatment plan generated. They've got a treatment plan, and if they have a treatment plan, they've had an exam. So if they've had an exam, they need to get an exam letter generated and sent back to the referring doctor. So Referral Raven generates a task, and that's what this green arrow is here, a task in the correspondence bucket that says this patient needs to get an exam letter uploaded to their file, so that at some point whoever's handling the correspondence knows that this patient's had that, they need to get their exam letter, and so they can upload it, and once the exam letter is uploaded, it goes back and notifies the doctor that the exam letter is ready. Next thing about consult follow-up, and we'll go into this in more detail in the next video, is this treatment plan callback bucket. So in a treatment plan, in the typical, when you don't have Referral Raven, what will happen is you'll take care of your patients who are doing this, who have treatment scheduled, they get dealt with, and then the ones who have treatment started get dealt with. Where we see slippage in an office that does not have Referral Raven is in the treatment plan callback. So we're busy dealing with our treatment scheduled, treatment started, and seeing new patients that are coming through this process, and this all happens really fairly smoothly in most offices. But without Referral Raven, these people who you spend time with, who have treatment plans, they get lost, they slip through the cracks, and that can be a lot of revenue for an office. So Referral Raven catches all that and makes sure that none of this slippage ever happens, and that these people are somehow in some way followed up with, and there's great reporting to the people running the office so they can know what's going on with the people that have not actually come in for treatment, but that we've met with and given a treatment plan. And we'll talk more about that in the next video.